Attention is vital to us as it allows us to focus our awareness on a particular person, place, or thing. We use attention every day in school, work, driving, and some people have better attention than others, which could be for many reasons such as medical reasons such as ADHD, or they're just really big daydreamers. So today we're going to go deeper into selective attention. Selective attention allows us to focus on one task or person while ignoring other distractions. Just like when you're in school when you're supposed to be tuning out the world and focus on your professor, which is sometimes really hard. We try to ignore what is not important, and when we're trying to perform a task on hand and you have people yapping in your ear, it is your job to cancel out the non-important factors. So how selective attention works in real life. One thing we'll talk about is the cocktail party effect. Cocktail party effect is a real-life example of selective attention. We can be at the loudest, craziest bar where people are screaming, music is blaring, and you can successfully have a conversation with a friend. And you cancel out anything plus everything that is not important out. As your main focus is your friend, somehow we can tune it out and the brain can only focus on the one thing at a time. I have so much incoming stimulus from music, people, it is vital humans can dial in on one conversation. Though when we are dialed in on this one conversation and are tuning up the surrounding stimulus, if one person from another conversation were to bring up your name, you would automatically turn around. As humans, we care so deeply about ourselves, and we care about ourselves so we want. While I was talking, I hope you were selectively listening to me and not the music. Melodic listening involves presenting two different stimulus to each ear. This is used to study selective attention. So in the study where you have to wear headphones, one message is being sent to one ear and a different is being sent to the next ear. You are tasked to listen to the directed stimulus of the message coming into the left ear and then completely ignore any message from the right ear, which can change from language or topic. You are to repeat back what you heard. It allows us to look at brain lateralization as the right ear is connected to the left hemisphere of the brain due to the contralateral pathway and the left ear to the right hemisphere. There is a right ear advantage since all of the incoming stimulus from the right ear goes to the left hemisphere, and in the left hemisphere we have the broncos area, which is speech production, and the Wernicke's, which is on the left, and it's to understand speech. But overall, the brain works together. How selective attention help us as students? It allows us to enhance focus in lectures, filtering out distractions such as other students talking. It allows us to maintain attention over the whole 3-hour lecture, and allows us to read the very, very long assigned readings. And it filters out less crucial information, which is very helpful. It allows us to concentrate solely on the exam and filter out distractions such as other people writing or the time. And if we couldn't do this, we would be very overwhelmed by all the irrelevant stimuli. The bottleneck attention theory by Donald Broadbent is very helpful and allows us to look at selective attention. The theory states human mind has little capacity to process outside stimuli. It must pass through an attentional bottleneck. Only a small portion of the vast amount of sensory info we receive can go through the bottleneck for deeper processing. And for selective attention, there can be so much outside stimuli that the brain can't process it all. As a result, we selectively focus on only a small portion of stimuli. How selective attention can fail us. The Stroop effect. Automatic processing can interfere with selective attention. When asked to name the color of a word that spells a conflicting color name, our automatic reaching process can interfere tasks that require high levels of focus, and selective attention might not be helpful since automatic processing takes control. Another one is cognitive overload. Too much information coming in or multitasking, since how much info we can take in is very limited due to the bottleneck theory. We can get overloaded with information, so we struggle to focus, such as texting and driving, which can lead to missed cues such as pedestrians. I go more in depth about this on my next YouTube video about all how selective attention can fail us and other signs of attention, so you better go watch that for help. Pause! Now I have a quick thing to ask before I wrap up selective attention. While you were watching, did you happen to notice anything at the start that might have caught your eye? Are you not enjoying popcorn right now? At the start of the presentation, I flashed a quick message. Did you catch it? Hungry, eat popcorn. This is due to subliminal perception. I was trying to get you to do something and make a decision. When shown hungry, eat popcorn, that stimuli was presented so quickly that we are not consciously aware of it. Yet, it can still have an influence on us. So when showed the words, it was still being processed by the brain. This concept is very tricky and likes to play mind games. This is only a short term and it quickly goes away since it doesn't fully get into your consciousness. So, did I end up tricking you with this subliminal perception? Are you eating popcorn right now? Let me know in the comments. And if you're looking, try this on your parents and see if it works. Interesting alert. Cognitive psychology is so interesting. There are so many aspects that make up cognitive psychology. These YouTube videos are just to recap everything learned in cognitive psychology at King's University. So if you want an in-depth of how the brain works, definitely take this class. And if you want to learn how areas such as attention, memory, and language, this is the class for you. Just a recap of what we learned today. Attention is important in our lives, and selective attention allows us to ignore non-important stimuli. We can see selective attention in person with the cocktail theory or in experiments with dichotic listening. Our brain allows us to work together, and we also learn about the theory of bottleneck and how selective attention can fail us but also help us. Then I tricked you with sublime perception. All right, that's a wrap for today. That's the breakdown of cognitive psychology. I hope this helps make those concepts a little bit easier to understand. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more study, tips, and quick overviews. Got questions or need clarification? Drop them in the comments below. I'm here to help, and remember, you got this. Let's keep making learning fun and stress-free. Thanks for watching.